mausoleum here is really nice looking mausoleum, and it's right in the center here of the area. Look at that. And it looks like Egyptian style to me, but correct me if I'm wrong. And I don't see a name on this. There might be something the other side. We'll have a look and see. Yeah, here's the main door of the mausoleum, but I don't see any name on it, unfortunately. But it's a stunning mausoleum. Just look at that door, the entrance inside. So guys, I'm here at the mausoleum and tomb here of Hannah Courtoy, and I'm with a friendly guy I met here in the cemetery. His name is Tom. So Tom was just telling me a bit of story about the mausoleum and a bit of history behind it.
Yeah, so this is known as the Brompton Cemetery Time Machine. And the story behind that is, so this is the tomb of Hannah Courtoy and her two daughters. Hannah Courtoy inherited a lot of money from a merchant who people suspect like she was his mistress. And she lived the life of Riley, and eventually she met a Egyptologist named Joseph Bonomi, who was also known as a bit of a charlatan. He would be known to con a lot of people out of money. But he had claimed that he had discovered the secret of time travel through Egyptian hieroglyphs. Wow. So he teamed up with an engineer whose name, if I remember correctly, Samuel Warner, another person of ill repute. He's rumoured to have been funded by the Ministry of Defence to develop torpedoes back in the Victorian period, but nothing came of it. He just took the money and ran. So these two dubious characters allegedly came together to build a time machine, and funded by Miss Courtoy. And the mausoleum itself was completed 5 years, I think, after Miss Courtoy died, and they're said to have hidden the time, put the time machine inside the mausoleum. And I think it was Bonomi. He died under mysterious circumstances. People aren't sure whether he was murdered or he just disappeared. Yeah. Or as the legend goes, maybe he actually time travelled somewhere, because he was absolutely obsessed with going back to ancient Egypt.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've heard about it before, so I was just wondering about the story behind it. So she would have been more like, I'd say back in the time, it would have been called a socialite.
Yes, yeah.
That kind of a socialite, you know, like she was mingling with the rich.
Yes, yeah, there's rumours that she was also the odd mistress to some members of the royal family.
The royal family as well.
So yeah, she moved in very high up circles, and was interested in many crazy ideas, so hence why, if this legend is true, that she might have funded this supposed time machine by Bonomi and Warner.
And I noticed just up the top there's like glass.
Yeah, it's a strange symbol. So this is another reason why people think this might actually be a time machine, because people seem to think that is a face of a clock. So like in the middle, and you have
those little holes around it,
Yeah.
Now some people would say it's a vent in the mausoleum, but I've seen vents, and I don't think they look like that.
No, it's a very.
They'd be more like a grate, at the side, you know, for air ventilation.
Yes,
But
it's
it
another
is
part of
a
the mystery, and also no one has been in this tomb for over 150 years because the key to the mausoleum was lost. So no one really knows
yeah.
in living memory what's actually inside it.
Wow.
So
So nobody ever has been in there for over 150 years.
yeah,
How strange.
yeah, it's a strange one.
Strange, but kind of, you know, interesting as well. And it is a lovely design. And the strange thing about it, I find as well, is where it's placed.
Yeah, right in the.
It's right in the middle, really, isn't it? Of everything is all around it.
Yeah.
So I wonder, was there any thought put into that when they were building the?
I think it's probably also a measure of Miss Courtoy's wealth, because if you had, the more money you had, the more prominent your mausoleum would be, especially in a cemetery like Brompton.
Brompton, yeah.
One of the,
Brompton is one of the Magnificent Seven, isn't it?
yes, yeah. So
So that's a lovely story and an interesting story, Tom, and thanks for telling me the story about this.
yeah, no problem.
And I'm sure there's lots more interesting mausoleums in the area. And
Yeah.
so just on my travels here, guys, there's another beautiful monument here. And it looks like it has I don't know if they're the apostles that are going around the sides of it there. But there's a name just below. In loving memory of Val C. Princep R.A., who died in 1904. And it's made of stone, so it's absolutely gorgeous. And you can see the 8 kind of legs they look like underneath it there, holding it up. Almost has the look of a small bat or something like that, or something that you would actually see in a church as well. Quite amazing. Now it's a crematorium here in Brompton Cemetery also. So people, I'm sure, get cremated here in the cemetery also. Kind of like Kensal Green where we were. People also get cremated here as well. We have another small mausoleum here. The green door, and I don't see any family name on this one. Quite a lot of mausoleums. The family mausoleum of Henry France Esquire. And the rusty old gate that I'm sure at one time looked beautiful.